see one right. You guys can't see them, but I can. But it's a little nice stream. Streaming in a stream. Like, there's a lot of bluegills down there. I can see them swimming. You guys can't, but I can. I got the camera right on one. Kind of makes me want to go get my fishing rod. Like, there's a lot down there. Oh, there's a couple of big ones, too. Holy crap. There's actually a lot of them down there. There's a few big ones. All little small ones in there. Itty bitty baby ones. But I'm hoping this stream works. This is a live stream. At a stream. Because I can't. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of little fishies down there. And there's actually a couple big ones too. Jesus. It is a nice little stream though. Nice enough to take my shoes off. Oh. But if there's anybody actually here, I want to see the chat's working. I tried to set up an app to stream, but that didn't quite work. It was just buffering and didn't work. So now I'm using this, just off the YouTube app. But it's, if you look really close, right in where the sun is, there's a whole bunch of little fish. And big ones. Blue. Stream's just not picking up today. It's not queso, but whatever. Yeah, so, I'm trying, man. I'm getting frustrated with this. I think I might head up and stream up top where I can get a decent signal. You know what? That's probably a really good idea. It's probably just the location. You know, location is everything. I might head down a little further that way where I can get a better quality signal. It's just where I am. I'm trying. At least it's not, you know, but for the time. There's a win there. I'll call that a win. I know where there's a cell tower not too far from here. Get a little bit closer to it. Let's go there. Might as well not end this. I finally got it going and working. It might look like shit, but at least, you know, it's functioning. And I have some stories to tell too. But that's pointless until I can get people and quality and all that jazz. Okay, let's go. Once I get my shoes back on. And don't forget to like. Likes help me out a lot. Gets me into the algorithm and gets me a lot of views and helps me grow the channel, and it makes you awesome for liking it. That goes for you too, see? Like the stream, man. Okay. But yeah, no, I appreciate the likes, I do. It helps me grow. And somewhere we can actually get some quality connection. Anybody here? So yeah, we'll go somewhere we can get an actual connection and be in the shade. But I got a story to tell today. Big story. Humongous story. It's got a fight. It's got screaming. It's got yelling. It's got passion and heartbreak. There were tears, frustration, and drama. But we'll get into that in a few minutes. Okay, Cornish, how's the quality now? I think I got it fixed. I just reconnected to a new tower. And I've got full bars. Okay, guys, if there's anybody here, say something, because I'm not getting any messages, but give me a test message. I think I got it set up. Give me... Yeah. Everything's working, though. I hope. So... There we go. It works. Thank you. I've been having trouble getting this set up. I don't know how the quality is. Just the locations and whatnot. And big story though. Huge story today. So yesterday, I was supposed to be in a motel today too. But I got a motel for 2 days. It was supposed to be Sunday and Monday. Big thing for me. Huge thing to have a motel, like an actual bed. And I got it for a reason, because it was close to a place I wanted to go. And it's, you know, have an actual bed for once and a bathtub, which I used. Thought it was going to be a great night. And it was. It was, until I woke up in the morning. I chose the wrong motel to stay at. Woke up. The whole right and left side of my body are covered in little red welts. They had bed bugs. So I checked out of there in the morning and left. I've never had bug like that. Fuck, been in the woods. I'm not even getting bit by mosquitoes. I don't play bugs. So, hey DJ. And you too, random dude. Happy Canada Day. But, yeah, no, I don't play bugs. And yeah, I woke up with all these red welts all over the left and right side of my body. So I went down to check out. And I want my money back because I paid for 2 days. It was $67, like 75 with tax. And I want my deposit back, which was $100. And he says, no, you booked it for 2 days, you have to pay for 2 days. I'm like, I did, you're right. But what I didn't book was bed bugs. And I want my money back. I want my deposit back. And I lift up my shirt and show him all the bug bites. They suck, by the way. I've never had a bitten by a bed bug before in my life until yesterday. And he says that's not his problem. That he starts yelling at me and starts, shaking his finger at me. He said, I brought them there. I'm covered in like 1,000 bites. I ended up burning my shirt and then pants I went in because I'm not bringing those back with me. And I said, no, I want my money back. I want my deposit back. And he's just yelling at me saying, oh, you're not getting it. That it's not his problem. Sucks for you. And he said, if I don't get out of here now, he's going to call the police and have me arrested. And I said, okay, fine. No problem. I guess I'm out of luck. Call the police. And he just staring at me. Why would I tell him to call the police? Because I said, want to know why? Because I just got a number on my phone. I looked down at my phone, played with it for a second. Called the health inspector. You know what the health inspector does to motels and hotels when there's bed bug complaints? They're there that day. They're there right away to hotels, motels, stuff like that. That day, not even an hour after. And I'm right. And I'm like, so you call the police, I'll call the health inspector. Who do you think's going to be here first? And he's like, what do you mean? Well, you know what's going to happen if you don't give me my money back? I call them. They get here. They do a quick walkthrough to one of your rooms. If they find one bed bug in one room, they shut you down for 2 weeks until you can get a fumigator there. And you've got to replace all your mattresses. Then you're out of business for 2 weeks and out of a lot of money in the summer. Or you could just give me my money back and I leave. Give me my deposit back and I leave. I don't even care about the night I stayed here, because I did stay a night and I enjoyed the bathtub. But I want my money back. No, nothing bad from the blackberries. They were good though. And yeah. So he reluctantly gave me the damage deposit back. He reluctantly gave me the money that was meant for today back. I let him keep the other money. Fair is fair. When I took it and when I was walking out the door, I looked back and said, yeah, by the way, the second I walk out this front door, I'm calling the health inspector. So expect them today. Bye. And I did call them. I called them. And they're on their way like right now. So that place, 100% getting shut down. And if you guys want to look up the place, they just did renovations in there too. It's called the Americana Motel on Kingston Road. Stay away. They have bed bugs. But yeah, that was my yesterday. Yes, it is Canada Day. It's very busy down here. Didn't want to be down here today. Maybe we'll go right here. And we'll hang out right by the water. That sounds nice. Definitely F Trudeau. And yeah, this is the place you don't normally want to go. I don't think they'll be down here today because it's Canada Day, because gay men come here to have the intercourse. It's a long story, Billy Bob. I actually have a video explaining everything pinned on my main page. So if you open that, you can watch that, or you can listen to my very, very brief cliff note explanation that I'll give you like right now. Long story, but did well for myself, was in construction, operated cranes, got sick, started having seizures, not diagnosed. They took away all my driver's licenses, so I couldn't do my job anymore. My physical health is getting worse. My motor functions are shit now. So, lost everything, got through a horrible divorce, because she liked to screw random people when I got sick. And been fighting for disability for 3.5, almost 4 years. And yeah. Sick and divorced, that's why. And the only thing they've offered me, they're trying to not let me have disability. They want me to take MAID, which is medical assistance in death. Oh no, they're gonna, like, I called the motel, I called the health department, and the second you mentioned bed bugs in a public facility like a motel, hotel, they're there that day. So that was a few hours ago. What time is it now? I left at like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, so that was 6 hours ago. They've already been there. They got to be shut down by now. Waterfall. Hello. Hi, little ball. Hey, Jen, and hey, Dead Jack for 4090. Oh, thank you, Billy Bobcat. But is what it is. And I'm near enough camp, like, kind of funny. Here I am living in the woods. In a shack in the woods. With all the animals. There was a deer. Always a deer by my camp. Raccoons, coyotes. Where it is, like, dirty, muddy, and buggy. And I don't get bit down. I don't even get bit by a mosquito out here. Not once. No bug bites. And the one time I stay in a motel, because someone was nice enough to get me one off of here for 2 nights, I get eaten alive by bed bugs. Never been bitten by a bed bug in my life until today. Yesterday. Never even saw a cockroach. But things change. There's a really big fish over there. I can see him swimming. You can see his shadow. God damn, why don't I go get my fishing rod? Holy crap, there's like one. I'll show you them. Do you see them? Look right in the middle of the screen. You can see the 2 big black shadows. Those are 2 big fish. There's a group of them right there as well. Those are definitely. There's even more right over there. But those are some big fish. Well, you can still stream, little ball. You can still stream. You have to do it on a computer, though. You can't do mobile streaming like this with only 1 sub. And besides, it's more about connecting with people. I do the streaming because I'm alone. I'm alone all the time. I don't get much people to talk to, and it's lonely. That's why I do the streaming, and I get to connect with you guys, and I get to grow and meet new people. Well, they're not. So, Billy Bob. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up in chat. Jen. Well, thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. And Treasure Hunt. I really do appreciate that, Jen. But also Treasure Hunter. Those aren't gar. Those are definitely not gar. This is Toronto. So there's one of 3 possibilities it is in this river. It's either a bass. They're way too big to be bass. Well, it could be sunfish, but they're huge for sunfish. There's multiple possibilities. It could be whitehead suckers, which are most likely they're a sucker because they're that big. Or they could be pike. They actually might be. Or trout. It is possible they're trout as well. I don't think it's any of that. I think they're probably just suckers. But where they are as well, they could be some brown trout. But now that I can see where they're hanging out, I'll know to come back to this spot to do some fishing. I want to do a fishing live stream. I just broke my, my little, what do you call it? My stand, my tripod. I love you guys too, Jen. And they're not catfish, not here. No, you don't need to make 50 shorts for you to live stream. There's 2 ways to live stream. There's one, the long way this way on a computer, and the other one is this format going in the shorts feed. For that, you need to get 50 subscribers minimum. Then you can do this kind of stream. This way here, the long way you can do on a phone or a computer. You don't need any subscribers to do it long way from a computer. But the problem with the long way is it only gets shown to your subscribers, your current subscribers. Well, if it's in the short feed, it gets into the shorts feed if it's long ways like this, and it gets pushed out to more people and your subscribers. I've got no family. I've got an ex-wife who's a horrible monster. I don't even know, like, I know my dad died many, many years ago. I was raised by my grandparents, and they died also 10, 11, 17 years ago. I don't know if my mother's still alive, but I don't really care. I haven't seen her since I was 13, and she was a fucking monster. And I've got a sister who, again, I've got no idea. I did try to reconnect with my sister a while ago, a long time ago, but she was having none of it. It's just me. Well, Lauren, thank you very much. I have a very special name, place in my heart for your name, Lauren. Actually, I haven't got the new backpack yet. James, I tried to find a new backpack. I went to Walmart. I only sold the ones for like preschool kids, and no matter what, I think I could rock a pink backpack with fairies on it. I think I could rock it, but I just don't want to. I tried to get down to Winners, and they only had ones for the preschool kids. So I'm thinking when I go out tomorrow, because everything is open, I'm going to the cheap dollar store to get a new tripod. They're like $5. I'm going to get a new one of those, more fishing hooks so I can go fishing here, and some rubber cement, and fix my bag. Because I like that bag, and I want it to be my bag. I'm in a city. Hunting here, you go to prison. I'm in the biggest city in the country, in Canada. I'm in Toronto. There was somebody who shot a deer a while back, not too far from my camp. I just left it there to rot. They're going to get into a lot of trouble. Like, holy crap. Hey, Dan, you're here, right? Tell me what kind of fish these are. Look how freaking big they are. Do you see all the shot there? Those are fish. They're moving. Do you see them? What kind of fish do you think they are? They're all schooling over there. Well, I don't think they're carp. I think they might be brown trout. Because we're right by the waterfall, and they like water like this. And I know they're not white. I've seen the white ones around there. Do you think, so you're pretty sure they're just suckers or carp? No chance they're trout? Dang. That's unfortunate. Still, they'd put up a decent fight, though. I'm going to have to come and hit this spot up next time. That's why I come to sit here. Honestly, if you want to do, I'll be honest, right now, I'm fantastic. I'm better than fantastic right now. So it took a lot of work. And I finally fought with YouTube enough. They verified my AdSense account. So I got my first payment from AdSense a few days ago, on Friday. So I got that. And someone gave me money for a motel, and I got most of that back. Plus, a few people gave me some money on PayPal from the stream yesterday. And I tried to tell them not to. Because I was good. So I'm actually good for quite a while now. But if you want to help me out right now, double tap on your screen, or there's a little 3 dots to the right-hand side if you're on Android, and like it. Push me up in the algorithm. That would be fan-freaking-tastic. No, James, I cannot, and I will not. You don't need a... You can see... When I'm at the camp, you can see my camp. When I'm in the camp, you can see in the camp. But there's no way I am going to show you how to get to my camp. And I appreciate you thinking my content is entertaining, man. Who said that? James Haynes, there's a reason why I can't. So you guys only see the messages that get pushed out, the comments that get pushed out. I see the ones that don't get pushed out, the ones that get flagged. I see the ones on Reddit, and I'm the one who sees the messages the private messages that I get, and I'm the one who sees the horrible stuff people say. I'm the one who gets the death threats that we're coming down to find you. We know where in Toronto you are. It'll only a matter of time. And people, it's just because the type of channel it is, they say some pretty terrifying things. And that is why you don't get to see how to get to my camp. Again, I have no problem showing you when I'm at the camp, what it looks like, what the inside looks like, what generally around my camp looks like. I have no problem showing you that. But when it's going to my camp and any landmarks around my camp, sorry, bud, you don't get to see that because I'm not going to wake up to getting stabbed to death, man. I've had enough problems there. I've had people... A few weeks back, I posted a video. Not even, like 2 weeks back, I posted a video at like 1:30 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning of people blasting off fireworks at my camp with me inside, like they were shooting up my camp with fireworks with me inside. My camp, there's 2 exits, so I got out the back and I took off running. Oh, Lauren, welcome to the membership. You're freaking awesome. And sorry, I'm going to get to you in 1 second. I want to finish the story. So there's a video of me running through the woods. You can hear the pop, pop, pop in the background. And they weren't targeting me. They were just drunk kids celebrating prom with fireworks. And one of them went off in the woods to take a piss or something, and they saw the shack, and they're like, we've got fireworks. We're, psychopathic teenagers, because all teenagers are little freaking psychopaths. And they shot up my camp with fireworks. Scared the hell out of me. As I was saying, Lauren, thank you for joining as a member. You were freaking awesome. The other thing is I have a very special place in my heart for your name. A girlfriend. I had a girlfriend. She was gorgeous. I lost my virginity to her. Her name was Lauren. Absolutely beautiful woman. The first love of my life. My love of my life. And so your name has a very special place in my heart. Man, she was gorgeous. Oh yeah, no, random. That's one thing. Random dude. I know I do tell too much information. I know I can overshare. I know I'm not as cautious as I should be. Like, fuck. I had to delete one of this. Well, we did a stream yesterday. I went and got breakfast. Best breakfast I've had in a long time. I haven't had an actual breakfast like that in a long time. I had to delete the stream. I had to private and delete the stream. You want to know why? Because I'm not cautious. I took my debit card out of my wallet. So you saw all the numbers on the front, and when I flipped it over, the security numbers on the back. And, yeah, I didn't realize it until someone told me I did after the video had been posted for like 12 hours. Oh, Green Screen Kid, you shouldn't be on here with this account, buddy. Because you post videos with yourself in there, pal. Man, I get it. You're jealous that I've got my account is growing so much and you've got 258 subscribers, but dude, don't put yourself at risk like that, man. Don't be a dick. What kind of backpack am I looking for? Honestly, anything. I want to get a big one, but I'm going to try to fix the one I currently have. I'll get some rubber cement and piece it back together. But right now, it is. He's the one that comes in here every time, but that's his actual account that he uses to post videos. And he puts, the kids who, the people who just play a video with their face on the screen as well, just staring at the video. Barely, that's what he's doing, and if he's gonna troll like this, don't use your actual account that you make posts on. But I'll show you what I'm using right now as a backpack. I got this little, when I went to Walmart looking for a bag, I got this for like $5. It's a cooler bag, and I've been using this. But I'm gonna try to fix my big backpack. James, do I love Canada? Depends what you mean by Canada. Canada can mean a lot of different things. Can you explain a little bit more what you mean? Like, do you mean Canada, the country as a whole? Canada, the people? Or Canada, the land? Because if it's the land, I love the nature. I love the wilds of Canada. I love the scenery. If it's the people, I love the people. Some of the best people on the planet are in Canada. We're a very multicultural place. It is actually a really good place for that. You get to try a lot of new things, talk to a lot of different people. Now, if it's Canada, the country, no. Our leadership sucks. Our social programs suck. We've done a horrible shift from caring for people who have problems and are sick to, instead of caring for them and offering government support like me, who offering disability, they offer MAID over and over and over again and try to make you take MAID, which is medical assistance in death, to end yourself. So I like the people, I like the land, I don't like the leadership. A little ball? I appreciate that. There's how many fishes over there? Oh, there he's back. Actually, I do think you're dumb enough to do that. You want to know why I think you're dumb enough to do that? Because who would give you access to their account? Who said, oh, that's my friend's account? How are you logging onto someone else's account? It's your account. You know it's your account. And you've gone so far to... You're my biggest fan, the guy, the troll. You're my biggest fan. You want to know why you're my biggest fan? Because you can make it a point to come in to every single stream. You make it a point to make yourself known that you're here. My friend, you even think you're trolling, but you're actually a fan. Nobody gave you the password. You know what? That's you. I know it. That's you. You know what? You're just trying to be, oh crap, what did I do? But anyways, I gotta just put him in timeout. What do I use when I fish? A fishing rod, and I'll go pick up worms. I don't need much more than that. I got a really cheap fishing rod. The reel is horrible. The line that came with was crap. The rod itself is really small. It's green, and I love everything about it. We'll call it the Incredible Hulk because it's green. That's why. Dan named it. Oscar Brown, I know I'm a weird guy. I'll put it this way, Oscar. I am who I am. I don't try to be someone I'm not. I know I'm a big, awkward mess of a guy. I know I'm very eccentric. But why would I not be myself? I am who I am. That's all I am. Oh, actually, that's one of the things. It has only caught one fish. It was a bluegill, but I was still ecstatic when I caught it. By the way, thank you, Oscar, for boosting me in the algorithm. Guys, don't forget to, either double tap your screen or the top right-hand corner, there's like 3 little dots, and give me a like. It boosts me in the algorithm. That would be so freaking awesome. Like, we're doing really good today, and I'm having a great time just sitting by the water watching the fish. I wish they would come up closer. Trying to find something. Thank you. Oh, when if Anarchy comes in, I gotta remind him to. I've gotta add him as a mod. There's a guy, Anarchy DUBZ. He is a great guy. He's now one of the mods on Discord, and he's gonna be one here as well. He helped me out a lot recently with the way I stream. Like, I've been trying to set up something called Stream Labs and Stream Elements that just do not want to work. And he's helped me out a lot with getting all of the pointing out what I'm doing okay with the streams and pointing out what I'm not doing okay with. And I enjoy doing this, being on stream, and honestly, YouTube now is making it so I'm going to survive next month easier because I'm making ad revenue. Hey, James, I appreciate that. Oh my god, another one. You're freaking awesome. I still cannot pronounce your name. Kawana. I really appreciate that. Another member. Like, I wasn't gonna start the memberships. I was talked into it, honestly, by Honey Ho, who now it's just Honey Holic. I just like that she changed her name. It was freaking perfect the way it was. And Cornish and Dan, and I'm glad I did. It's been fun doing the memberships and whatnot. And the other thing, we have our Discord server. It's on my main page. You should think about joining it. We're doing, again, Anarchy is setting it up because he's a freaking awesome guy. We're going to start doing on the Discord movie nights. Don't join if you're under the age of 18 because there are going to be some pretty brutal movies. We're going to do a vote on what to watch. My suggestion was one of the B horror flicks called Hobo with a Shotgun. It's a horrible movie. It's a horrible movie. It's a grindhouse B horror flick. And the premise is exactly in the title. Hobo with a Shotgun. And we've gotten the suggestions for Revenant, so it's the first one's gonna hopefully be this Sunday. Anarchy DBZ, Dubs. When he's in, I'll say him. He's going to set that up, and yeah, he's gonna be. Next time he's in here, I'm gonna make him a mod. here because he's one on the Discord as well, and he's helped me out a lot. And yeah, movie nights are going to be starting soon on the Discord, which I think is going to be freaking awesome. And yeah, if you have suggestions when you're on there, it'll go on the list of what we're going to see, and we'll do a movie night. Actually, you don't need to be a member to join the Discord. On the Discord, there's a member-only zone and a general community chat. The Discord itself is growing fast. To get to the Discord, just click on my go to my main page, and there's going to be a link in the About section to the Discord. I believe that one works, and you'll be able to join, and it's a lot of fun. We're growing pretty quickly, a lot of active members. It's a good place if you're stressed out. Someone was always there, and if you need someone to talk to, it's a good place to go. And yeah, everybody's welcome. Unless you're under the age of 18, then fuck off. Hawana? No Friend Gaming YouTube. James, I'm not telling you where my camp is. All I can tell you is it's near a highway. I'm near one of the highways. We got a rule that don't try to figure out where my camp is, please. If you keep doing it, that's one thing that we will have to block you for. Because it's when you're trying to figure out, where my place is, where I am, you're putting me at risk. Oh, Little, I appreciate that, Lil. You don't need to sub 1,000 times, Little. We're growing fast. Recently it's picked up, so I'm a little bit fastidious with things. Since December, I had 1,627 subs when I started account. I made a notepad, which I've since moved it into a Sheets document. Every single week, on Monday at noon, I figure out how many subscribers I gained that week. Because I'm a little psychotic like that. Cornish says he thinks it's because I have some autism in me, but I don't know. So I've been doing that since December. And for the last 3 weeks, I've been growing more subs than I've ever gotten before. So the first 3 weeks ago, I broke my all-time record of 360 subs in a week. I got 495. The week after, I did it again with 505. I did it again this week with 527. In the last 3 weeks, I've got over 1,500. Oh, thank you, Joel. And the one, kind of funny. So there's people, I just got a message, I just got a notification from YouTube. Someone is just ripping me a new one saying, this man has never been homeless once in his life. Bitch, I'm out here all the time. I'm still here right now. I'm homeless. Just because I don't fit what you see as homeless, or if you were homeless and I don't act like you, man, I'm not going to be a person wandering destitute on the street. I'm fighting to get out of this. I do whatever I can so I don't look homeless. So this is going to be 3 seconds. You're going to just blink out for a second. Shit. Sorry about that. Oh, no, don't worry about it, little ball. I'm glad you were here. I'm glad whoever's been here, I'm glad they were here. And I appreciate it. I mean, it's always fun. I love you too. Love you too. No, it's funny. Because I do things differently. I won't beg. I won't borrow. I won't steal. And I still have a certain level of pride I try to live with. And I guess people don't want to see that, or they were homeless and it was different for them. I'll tell you, it's fucking hard. It is fucking hard. But I've always believed in trying to make the best out of a bad situation, no matter what. But I really want to get my fishing rod. Thinking I might go get my fishing rod. I'm going to go fishing right there next time. I'll stand right up there, put the tripod there, because there's a little hole in here. There's so many bloody fish. They keep distracting me. Oh, mate, I have a fishing rod. I already have one. I got it for $15 a while back. I just haven't been able to go recently. I ran out of hooks. I've got hooks now, and I wanted to do fishing this like last weekend, but it rained. This week I broke my tripod, and I'll go to the dollar store to pick up a new one tomorrow and try to do an actual factual fishing live stream. And I'm going to plug this once more. Welcome everybody who's new. If you could just double tap the screen or give the three little dots, the right hand side, a press and give me a like. Help me boost a little bit in the algorithm. I really appreciate that. If you would. You don't have to. I'd appreciate it. Actually, I think if I got one of those cast nets, I could catch everything in there. Because they're not moving very fast. I think they just like suck. Well, Dan says they're probably just suckers. And Dan knows what he's talking about. I trust him. Like, I had to ask him a question today. I wasn't sure. I found some mushrooms. I don't know mushrooms. I thought it was a common field mushroom. It was a puffball. Also edible. Well, Jen, you really don't eat. I wouldn't eat anything out of this river. This river is in the middle of Toronto. All the wastewater from the sewers and stuff collect in it. Not sewage, but, you know, wastewater, garbage gets pumped into here through the sewer system. It's not safe to put your feet into it. I've done it. On a really hot day, I've jumped right over there to get cooled off. But I wouldn't get any of this water in my mouth because you will get sick. I wouldn't even think about eating anything out of here because you will die. Yeah, I know some puffballs can. I don't play mushrooms. I don't play with mushrooms unless it's 100% something I know. Fuck, I should take you guys where I know. So, if anybody's in Toronto, I know where you can get magic mushrooms. I'm not even joking. So the mushrooms I know that are edible are chicken in the woods. I can identify that, no problem. Lobster mushrooms, hedgehog mushrooms, and black fungus. That's about it. There's a willow tree not too far from here that in the center cavity of it, mud had collected, or whatever is collected, some nasty stuff. There's magic mushrooms growing in it. You know, the long, skinny psilocybin? The ones that make you, you know, see God. Like, literally, you're not meet them, just see them. The severe hallucinogenic ones. There was like 10 or 20 of them, long skinny ones growing in there. I don't do that shit, but I know where you can get it. Yeah. No, it's Hawana. I'll never be able to pronounce your name. Hawana. You're not allowed to net here. You're not allowed to snag. You're not allowed to use a lot of minnows for it. Netting is out of the question. Dynamite and guns are out of the question. You're allowed to do something that takes a measure of skill. Like if you have a bow and arrow, you're allowed to shoot certain species. This is the Dawn. This is the Dawn. About that. I already did collect cans. Before I was streaming, I was collecting cans on my way back here. Man, I don't care what I've got. I need extra. I'll always do that for extra. And yesterday, it's Canada Day. Yesterday would have been a big party night down here. But yeah, down at the fire pits where I have my campfires, and the garbage bins have already been there. I collected about, 190, 200 cans. I've got one big garbage can bag full of crushed cans. Already way ahead of you. If I don't get them first, someone else will. I have a license. They're not too expensive. Yeah. And you're not allowed to actually use cast nets, the throwing nets. You're not allowed to... See, a while ago, back in the 70s, we had a problem with our rivers that people were... we got some of the cleanest rivers and bodies of water on the planet. People would go in the 70s and 80s down to these rivers, throw wires into there and hook it up to a car battery. And, net all... the fish would get stunned and come floating to the top. And they would just net them. That is super illegal now. Skip Nasty, not much is up. Toronto, Ontario here, eh? What's my record for number of cans? Depends at one time, or the record I brought in at once to return, because I collected them over a few days once. My biggest score at one time was about 220, so $22. But the biggest amount I returned at one time was about 600. But that was a lot of walking around, not just in this area. I hit up all the fire pits and the golf course over three days because it was busy. It was a long weekend, and I got about $60 out of that. I've only caught one fish. It was a bluegill. I had to change the line, and the line I had on there was crap. And I was out of hooks, but I lost a couple really big suckers. If I'm fishing around here, it's not for food, it's for sport, it's for the entertainment. You hook a giant fish, you get them onto shore, it's a big accomplishment. Yeah, my fishing rod is still pretty much a virgin. It's caught a bluegill, that's it. One bluegill. One time. Every time I've been trying to go fishing recently, it's either rained or I wanted to go today, but I wanted to bring you guys, and I got a tripod that I picked up from the dollar store. Paid $5 for it. And I dropped and stepped on it. Now I lost the top, the place to hook the phone in, so it's no more... It's not a tripod so much anymore, more just like it's a beaten stick. If you come any close, whack. One thing I do really want is I want to go up north, even if I have to hitchhike or take the bus this year. Well, before my good news is I had a doctor's appointment last week when I went down to the beach and jumped in for swimming, and things didn't worsen. My motor functions haven't declined any. My mind is as sharp as ever. But I want to be able to go on an actual big lake where I can fish and swim, even if I have to hitchhike way up north, at least one more time before anything starts to get worse. Oh, do it! Drop as many emoji. The emoji thingies, as many as you want. Also, I'm gonna say this once more. I hate to do this, but I gotta plug it. If you could double tap on your screen or the 3 top little dots on the right hand corner of your screen and press the like button or double tap the screen, it helps boost me in the algorithm. That is freaking awesome if you would. There's not. I already know this river. There's no bass. You can get bass here, but there's none. So there's like suckers and whiteheads, bluegill. That's about it that you'll get here. If you go further to the lake, you can get some pike, crappie, and bass. Some brown trout. If you're lucky, at the right time of year, you get salmon. We don't have that many different species in Canada. We've got garpike on certain lakes, pike on certain lakes, a lot of lakes, muskie, catfish, and sturgeon. Also walleye. Walleye are amazing. Very rare though. Very rare, man. Some. And then you also got the whitefish, and oddly enough, I've seen goldfish in here, but that's because people suck and they release them. Who doesn't like walleye? Some people call them pickerel. I go to a big lake to fish, and I my friend's house. The fisherman house in Deeper Part. Oh, a little about that. That's awesome, man. Like, I want to get up to a lake. Oh, we also have catfish. We get the channel cats. And you guys call them crawfish in the States. We call them crayfish up here. We more use them for bait than eating. You'll never get them in the numbers to eat. They make fantastic bass bait, though. Some of the biggest bass I've ever caught were on crayfish. Striped perch. Yeah, I think they do. What comment? Yeah, most of the lakes have perch, but the only time of year you can really get the big ones that are eating size are winter, through the ice. You can catch them in like thousands of them just fishing with a small worm at a lake in the shallows. But they're not big enough to actually, you'd have to get like 10,000 of them to have a meal for 2 people. And they're deemed as sport fish. What we used to do, is what you're not supposed to do, and just catch the little perch like this big, hook them to the snout on a big hook and cast them out. Bass go crazy for them. Same thing with the bluegill. Oh, Nicholas, I like perch too. I don't think you'll see channel catfish around here. These rivers are way too shallow. If you go to a place further up north, in that's off the anywhere north of Barrie, like any of the rivers. What's that river? Georgian Bay. Anywhere Georgian Bay, you'll get a lot of. It's deep, cold water. It's very deep water. There's a lot of channels. You get some nice catfish, not like the giant monsters you see down in Louisiana, the ones that are bigger than you. But you get like some 4, 5, 6 pounders, and they're good eating. Oh, I am healthier. For anybody who wasn't here, I told a story earlier today. I'll tell it again. So I was lucky enough, someone helped me got me a motel room for a couple days. It was supposed to happen last week when it was really hot, but PayPal can be a bitch. So I ended up using it. I was planning on using it for today. I used it yesterday and it was supposed to be for today as well. It's 2 days, Sunday, Monday, and leave Tuesday. I got there yesterday trying to figure out how to set the streaming stuff up. Went to bed. Woke up in the morning. All my sides now are like, I got these red welts down both sides of on my body. They had bed bugs, which was beautiful. Just fucking beautiful, you know. Got into a fight over the money because the motel was called the Americana Motel. He didn't want to give me my deposit back because I was leaving early. I checked out a day early, and I wanted my deposit and that day's payback. And he's like, no. I said, you guys have bed bugs. And then I got eaten alive. And I lifted up my shirt to show him. I was like, see this? This is from bed bugs. I want my money back. I don't want to be here. And he didn't want to give me my deposit back. He started yelling at me, shaking his finger at me, that I brought bed bugs to his place. Those are from me, that I'm not getting my deposit back. And yeah, so a fight ensues to him. And he wants me to leave. He's not going to give me anything back. And he starts threatening to call the police to remove me and have me arrested. So I decided to get a little bit spicy back. I says, fine, you're right, I should leave. I didn't bring these fucking bed bugs here, but I'll leave. But after I make a call, I'm going to go ahead and call the health inspector, which you don't want, because the second someone mentions bed bugs to the health inspector in Toronto for any hotel, they'll be there that day. Doesn't matter if it's a weekend, holiday, Christmas morning. They're going to be there within an hour or two. So I started threatening, it's fine, I'll do that. And it's like, you know, you run a motel, you know what's going to happen to you? It's summertime. They're going to get here. They're going to shut you down today. And they're going to make you fumigate again. And you'll be lucky to be up and running in 2 weeks. And you're probably going to have to replace every single mattress in the building over the summer. All they need to do is find one single bed bug in this place and you're shut down. So he decided, I told him, I don't want today's money back. I just want today, you know, for the booking today and my deposit back. I don't need the other money I spent for last night because I stayed here. I enjoyed it. I had a nice big round bathtub to have a bath in. I got to watch TV and I had a nice break. So give me the money back. And he decided to give me the money back because he didn't want me calling the health inspector. While I'm leaving the place, I'm on my way out the door. I says, thank you, you made the right choice. By the way, I'm still going to go ahead and call the health inspector. Thank you, bye. And I did. I called the health inspector, and then they'll be there today sometime, guaranteed, because they don't play bed bugs. And yeah, he's probably shut down right now. Yep. On Kingston Road. I got my own little thing going on. No, it's the worst part about it is they just renovated too. Like, there was wood floors. It wasn't a bad place. It just had bed bugs. And I don't even think it's his fault. He's an asshole about it. And, you know, he's not going to get a fumigator in there on his own. Not for one room. He's not going to replace the mattresses. Like, it wasn't... Despite that, it was still an okay place. And if he had have been a little bit nicer, gave me the money back for, you know, the stay for today, and my deposit back right away. And if he had just said, oh crap, I don't know what happened there, I'll go check it out right now, and he says he's going to shut down the room and get a fumigator in here, I would have been fine. Okay, I believe you. And I would have done nothing. I would have not called the health inspector. I would not have done a damn thing. Because at least, you know, he's trying. What the fuck is that? And the worst part is, so if you just call the motel, they're saying they'll charge $100 and some odd a night. If you look online, you can find it on one of their sites for like $60. That's what I did. I said, well, I can get it online for like $75. Could knock it down, because there's also, you know, the motel, the Super 8 motel, or the motel, the 7 or whatever they are, just down the street. Motel 8 or Super 8. Super 8. A motel with a number in it for about $75. You think you could get a little bit lower than that? And they'll give it to you. You got to negotiate. Oh well. Anyways. Holy crap. I'm trying to heart that dude. Thank you so much, UAPNZ06. Thank you so freaking much. Huge. I wish I could have it displayed on the screen with an announcement. I've tried to set it up so I could do that. It just doesn't work. I tried to start streaming with a different app so I could get an announcement. It would scream all the high heaven that, oh, this person just don't, but it just doesn't work. So I'll tell you it myself. Thank you so much. You're freaking awesome. And here's a lake again, because I wanted to. Again, once more, thank you so much. You're freaking awesome. You're incredible, and I really do appreciate it. I really, honest. Well, that made it seem like I wasn't sincere. I'm very sincere. I really do appreciate that. It is really pretty here, though. And also, thank you for saying I'm one of the good ones. And thank you very much, Danielle. Canadian currency sucks, though, man. We're 70 cents on the USD. At one point, we were one Canadian dollar got $1.40 US back in 2008. I remember that back in 2008, 2009, ordering off of eBay when the exchange rate was wonky, when we were $1.50 above the US. You were able to get so much stuff off of eBay from the US eBay for so cheap. They're charging $100 for something. What I bought 2008. What did I get off of? What was it off of eBay? It was one of those PSPs. You know, the PSP that had the UMD mini disc in it? It was a modded PSP. For like $100, which is cheaper. It was less than $100 American, which was cheaper than you could get brand new or used off of Kijiji. And it worked out it worked out to like, with shipping, like $70, 75, $80. It was spectacular. Dude, honestly, I don't do these streams for donations. I don't do these streams for donations at all. I will not ask you to donate. I don't beg. I don't do stuff like that. If I won't turn you down if someone wants to, because they get mad at me. I'm not supposed to say no. But I don't do streams like this for donations. I do it because I enjoy talking to you guys. I do it because I enjoy doing it. I don't do it to try to make money. I'm not one of those, oh, I'm so destitute. Oh, please help me. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, I'm not one of those guys. Those guys piss me off. The worst part is I know a couple of them. It's kind of funny. I get a lot of those kind of streamers and YouTubers that they do a lot of that, and they try to use me to grow their channel, because they only got like 500-600 subs after 3 years, 2,000 subs after a year. And that's why, because it's not your one. They don't make any of their own stuff. They're just there to beg. They don't do any content that's worth anything. They're just there to beg. And I just don't like feeling like I'm getting used like that. Holy crap, David, you're freaking awesome too. Thank you for joining. Oh, I appreciate that, David. You're welcome. You're now one of the hobos. Oh, UAP, I'll tell you this. I go through the shorts feed a lot. I'll say I'm a little bit addicted to shorts. It's ruined my attention span. There's the ones that are really predatory that piss me off. They legit piss me off, and they've got like 500 kids in there. They are like, they got Fortnite. They're not even playing the fucking game. There's this one guy. He's a blonde, heavyset kid. He's always got the Fortnite cards on his hand. And he's like, use my code. Oh, don't call me stream sniper. Don't call me a stream sniper. You're not even fucking playing the game. And, oh, use my code to buy this. Or if you donate to this, donate. And I'm scrolling through it. I enter there. They ban me a lot because I jump in there and I'll say, oh, kids, this guy's a scammer. Don't fall for this crap. He's using you. He's not a good person. He's not even entertaining. He's just loud. But kids fall for it. And I absolutely despise people who do that. I honestly don't know how you join as a member. I think there's a button where he's right next to the subscribe button. I'll always welcome new members. Rather watch your parents do it every single night of your life, or join in once to stop it. Okay, Strolls. That's a complicated question right there. Do you want to give me more demons than I've already got? I have nightmares as it is. Either way, you're scarred for life because, one, my dad is dead. And my mother was a monster. There is no winning there. If you're caught in that situation, there's only one possible response to it. Bite down on your tongue and end it. No. Oh. Oh man, no, it's fine. I don't mind. There's nothing, I like to say there's nothing too off limits in here. Just don't be a racist. We've only got 4 rules here. Don't be racist, don't be homophobic, don't be sexist, and just don't be a dick. 4 rules, just follow that and you're good. This is also a place that it's for over 18. I make sure to put that in the stream because I don't want kids here because we get into some pretty dark stuff. I tell dark jokes all the time. Okay, Strolls, you can go for that. Do that. Ask do your would you rather question, and we'll after that, I'll tell you my dark hobo joke. Go for it. I'm waiting. We'll watch the water. Well, I wait for you. Would I rather have a nipple-sized dick or a dick-sized nipple? See, I want to make a joke at that like I already do. But no. If it came down to it, I'm a dude. Give me the nipples. Don't take away what I got. Man, okay, so now it's my turn for my dark hobo joke. I've told this one a few times, but it's still my favorite joke of all time. Okay, there's a hobo walking down the train tracks one day, and he spots a beautiful woman tied to the track. He unties her, and yeah, the next day he goes to visit his buddy at his buddy's camp. Goes to talk to his buddy, he says, "Bud, you're not going to believe this. I was walking down the tracks, and I found this beautiful woman tied to the tracks." He's like, "Oh, really? That's different." It's like, "Yo, I untied her, and you won't believe this. We ended up having sex all night. Best sex of my life. We did this. We did that. We did this. Nothing was off limits, man." And his buddy's, getting all riled up. Yeah. It's like, man. Did you get any head from her? He's like, "Oh, no, man. I never found her head." That's my dark joke. That's my favorite joke. I always tend to end up telling it a little differently, but fine, I got another one. A very drunk man stumbles into a bar one night, walks up to the bartender and says to him, hey bud, I have a quick question for you. And he brings his hand about, maybe a foot or so off the ground and says, Our penguins, I have a question. Penguins, they're about this big, right? Bartender looks at him and is like, "Yeah, penguins are about that big. That's about right." It's like, "Oh, okay, good. And this guy's like fucking hammered. So he's like, I got another question for you. This time he brings his hand to his, waistline right above his belly button. He's like, "I have another question. Penguins are about this size too, right?" And he's like, "Well, nah, I guess emperor penguins are that big." So it's like, "Oh, okay, good. Good. It's like, I have one more question for you. Penguins, are they about this tall?" Right up, and he brings his hand up to his shoulders. The bartender is like, "Man, what's going on here? I don't think penguins get that big. I've never heard of a penguin that big." Well, the drunk guy says, "Well, fuck. I just ran over a nun." Boop, boop, boop. Ben, I shit further than it came to pick it up while I was shitting. That sucks, Ben. Hi from Alberta, this is Toronto. You're lucky, except in the winter. Alberta actually pretty cold, isn't it? I've always wanted to go, I want to go to the Calgary Stampede desperately. But there's the fishies. Actually, man, I think it might be trout. I keep seeing one trying to jump up this little shot right here. Probably not. Ah, man, random dude. That's pretty close. Except that's sex while camping. It's fucking intense. Oh, 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 I got one. I got one. How do you know a hobo? How can you tell a hobo got laid? His fingers are clean. Good. How about I'll get the new tripod. There's $5. I'll pick it up tomorrow. And we're gonna come here. We're gonna go right here tomorrow. I'll even announce it on a community post and get it ready. We're gonna go fishing right there for whatever the heck is in there. Man, that's the thing. I got a bit of a darker sense of humor. I like raunchy jokes. That's the thing. I think this world has gotten, too PC. Oh, you can't say this, you can't joke about that. Man, it's a fucking joke. I don't think jokes in themselves, they should be a little bit dark. They can be a little bit edgy. And I don't even mind if they're a little bit racist. Because when it comes down to it, they're just a fucking joke. As long as you're not intentionally making it to be an asshole to someone, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think we come together more because of humor, even though it's not appropriate humor. I think it brings people more together than it does harm. I don't know, Dan, how do you circumcise a redneck? God, it is very beautiful here. Come on, Dad, we're waiting on you. Come on, tell the joke. But yeah, I'm going to say this one more time. Make sure, there's a person, he's in the Discord, his name is Anarchy. It's all weird upside down letters. And he's in here too. I'm going to make him a mod. But I got to say, thank you to him. He's helped me out a lot. He taught me a lot about how to get a little bit better with these streams, because I'm still new and learning, and he's helped me a lot with the Discord. First of all, Cornish is awesome as well, same with Dan. They work together to set up the Discord as it is now, and it's a fantastic Discord. You should join it. But Anarchy has come in with a lot of great ideas, and he's helping us set up, he is setting up a movie night. It's going to be on Sundays, and we're going to vote on which movie to watch. My vote is Hobo with a Shotgun. So join up on the Discord. There's a link in my in my YouTube page on the About section, or if Dan would post the Discord link right now for me, that'd be cool. But I gotta say thank you to Anarchy again. He's helped me out more than you'll know. Same thing, I gotta thank everybody who joins in these streams and everybody who donated. You didn't have to do that, but I really do appreciate it. And thank you for joining the memberships and all this stuff. And I'm gonna plug this one more time. If you're just joining the stream or you've been here for a bit and you haven't, if you would double tap the screen or the little three dots at the top hand right side. Give me a like, help boost me a little bit in the algorithm. That'd be fan-freaking-tastic. Thank you. Okay, I can't pronounce the name. You know, that's just your nickname. I can't pronounce you. That was good, man. I really like that one. What's the difference in a porcupine and a cop car? The pricks are on the inside, man. That is, I agree. That's pretty damn good. Funny thing is, where I am right now, I get cops buzzing by all the time on the bloody quads. Not doing anything, just going by on the ATVs. Wasting taxpayers' money. But yeah, we're back to the river. And I'm very glad you guys, I've really enjoyed this today. I'm really enjoying the stream, and I'm enjoying the stream at a stream. Oh, fuck, I've got another shitty story. So before I started the stream today, where I was at a picnic table, someplace I go to sit once in a while. This guy named Colin, he's homeless, he's an addict, he sucks. Mind you, he did save my ass once when some people came to evict me from where I was set up and steal my stuff. So he's not a bad guy, he's got his problems. He's an addict. Big time. And he's latched on to me a little bit. He was gone for a while because a guy named Keith, he was 80 years old, living where Colin's camp was for a long time. Like 20 years. He died. I guess he found out about it in the newspaper, and then he went into a bit of a fit. He got really high, walking back and forth, hitting a rock, big rock with an axe. Then he went and disappeared. I know where he went. He went up to River Street. River Street is a very bad area of Toronto. Well, something happened. He got arrested. He was gone for a bit. Then some other crackheads moved into his camp, and he can't get back in there. So he's set up in a tent down not too far from where his old camp was, because they won't let him go back there. They'd say he's lost it. You leave it, you lose it. That's the rules. Right before I was setting up the stream, I use an app called Too Good To Go. You get some really good restaurants on there for cheap. I had a free meal. I used this free meal finally today at a barbecue place. I've been waiting for them to post it for a while. I came down, sat at the picnic table, had my Arizona with my barbecue for breakfast, lunch, dinner today. It was free because I had a free meal, as I said. Colin sees me coming down, and every time I have a meal that I'm looking forward to when I'm down here, it's like he's psychic and he knows it. He basically came running, and he coming out with his plate out, ready to take my half of my meal. And I got a little bit upset at him because he's like, "Oh, I'm so hungry today. I haven't eaten this, and this." I got really upset at him because something he always does is brag that, "Oh, he's got ODSP. He got it on his first try. He's got money. Don't worry, I've got money. I've got $2,000 in the bank, and then Pops gave me $2,000. So why are you so fucking hungry?" He's also bragging how he goes down to the missions downtown to Toronto every day, and he eats at 3 different missions downtown. It gets free meals. I was like, dude, you're just saying you always got money. You say you got a bunch of money, and you eat at these missions. Why the fuck are you trying to take my food from me? I got really pissed off at him today because he came just trying to pilfer my food. And again, I've been waiting for this place to post this meal for a while. Very rarely do they post it, or when they do, it's gone like that. And that's why I picked that crappy motel to stay at, because it's right by it. And it was like smoked beef brisket with burnt ends and bunch of chicken wings. It was barbecue, and it was really good. But I got really pissed off at the guy. I don't know who Owens is. I don't like your name, Illuminati member. I know what Illuminati you mean, the organization of the Illuminati. But there's a YouTuber that calls herself Illuminati, and she's a bad word. She's a bitch. So, yeah. But who is Owens? I would like to know. I do not know who this is. I've never been on the. I've never watched the WWE, so I don't know that. I get called say I look like John Candy and sound like John Candy mixed with Seth Rogen a lot, but I'll look him up. So I'll have to look Owens up. But yeah, again, if you're 1 minute, I'm sorry, I hate to keep plugging this, guys, but if you're new here now, it'd be cool if you subbed and double tapped on the screen, or the 3 top bright buttons at the hot top of the screen. Press them and give me a like. Help boost me a little bit in the algorithm. That'd be kind of cool. But I'm really enjoying this today. Yeah, I've never really watched the wrestling stuff. I've never really been into that. I used to like watching a little bit of UFC. And that's about it. I need some water. Shit. Always have plenty of water. Thank you, Dan. But yeah, guys, that's the Discord. Join up. You don't have to, but it's a cool place. If you ever need a person to talk to pretty much about anything, don't be racist, don't be homophobic, don't be sexist, don't be a dick. Same rules as the chat. But if you need to talk to someone, there's a lot of people there who've probably been through what you're going through. And I'm there often. I join voice chat. Usually a little bit at a time. I stay in there at 10, 15 minutes at a time because it becomes a little bit too much for me. But I respond to people, I talk to people. And there's always someone there who's willing to talk to you, especially if you need somebody to talk to. It's a good place for that. And again, as long as you're over the age of 18, everybody's welcome. It doesn't matter age, race, or sexual orientation. None of that matters. You're welcome, and you're welcome to be yourself. Oh, dude, I should show you. Oh, no, they're not. Is it that hand? Is it that hand? I was stained purple. You got they weren't blackberries, they were black raspberries. And so half of the bush was still not ripe last time. Oh, sorry. There was only 2 handfuls in a Ziploc bag worth of black raspberries that I got yesterday. Today I did the same thing, and I got a little bit more. The bush is still covered with the ones that are almost ripe. By tomorrow they'll be perfect, and I'll go back again tomorrow. There's still some purple on my hands. I was stained completely purple from the black raspberries. Actually, funny thing, right by the grapes growing too. They won't be ready till fall, but they're growing. Oh. Well, there's also a regular raspberry bush too, but there's something about black raspberries, especially like wild fruit. There's something I don't care for berries that you buy at the store. I don't like the store-bought strawberries. There's farms that are growing outdoors. Those strawberries are really good. But there's something special about wild fruit. Like, technically, nothing's really wild anymore. They've been cultivated for generations and mutated because of us. But there's something about the strawberries and raspberries and blackberries and black raspberries you can find out in the wild that are different. I find the berries you get in stores too sweet. Like, they're overly sweet, and it's just a sweet taste. There's nothing unique about it. But the ones with wild, there's more to it than just sweet. You got more of a berry-like taste. There's a nice little tartness, and it's less sweet. There's more to enjoy. It's more complex. Just use my... Man, I don't need any of that. I'm an animal. I'll just use my bare hands and then like shove them in my face as I'm picking them off the bush. I think more make it into my... There's no point in even putting them in a bucket. They're gonna go on my mouth faster than I can get them in a bucket. They won't make it into the bucket. You know, pick a berry, eat a berry. Pick a berry, eat a berry. Pick a berry, eat a berry. You'll never make it to the bucket. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You're awesome, Travis. But I'm also going to have to tell you guys it's about that time for me. I'm going to be ending the stream in like maybe 5-10 minutes because my battery's not going to last forever, you know. Oh, I appreciate that, Dakota. I wish it was the case, but things are going to change. Things are getting better. I'm working on it. I've been really enjoying... I'm kind of zoning out. I'm watching fish. I'm coming back here. That's a big son of a bitch. You see that black mass right there in the middle of the screen? That is a big fishy. There's another one there. There's another one there, and there. And there. And there. And there. Look at all the fishes. Right, honestly, man, right now, if you want, like the video and maybe subscribe. That's great. I am good for a bit, more than a bit, especially now that I finally got my first YouTube payment. And I'm making money off the ad revenue now, which is freaking incredible. What you're doing right now is perfect. You're here sitting with me, talking to me, and you're helping keep me sane. And this is amazing. This is what I need right now. That's it. Just be your awesome self. Oh man, James, do that. Your family. I'm glad you got your family, man, and I'm glad you had a good time. Hello, Maxie, and you've come in at a bad time. We're just getting ready to end the stream. But welcome. If you want, still subscribe, and you might be able to get a notification when I get the next one. We have a lot of fun here, and yeah, that'll be great. Anyways, you guys take care. Peace. I'll be in the Discord in a little bit, though. Take care, everybody. That's it. Ooh, there's a hawk. Oh man, we missed the big black hawk. You guys take care now. Bye.